Ah, Hakugi no Ransu. This is the new one from Japan. Oh yeah, this is like the Japanese version of Chilling Reign. I know this one. It's got Calyrex, Tornadus, Rapidash. Oh, what's that over there? Nani? I'll get you, Lance boy! I'll get you! What's good, YouTube? I know it's been a hot minute, but your boy OKJLUV is back, this time with a booster box opening of Silver Lands, known as the expansion that isn't as good as Jet Black Poltergeist, which honestly is a criminal offense, because this set features the special art illustration Ice Rider Calyrex V card by OKACHEKE. Now, OKACHEKE is a new artist to the Pokemon TCG. They've drawn the Psyduck and the Squovit from Jet Black, and overall, I think they're extremely talented. I'm excited to see what else they're going to come up with, and I really want to find their first special art card. Known in Japan as Hakugi no Ransu, this expansion released on the 23rd of April 2021, retails for 4,950 yen. You can see the breakdown of the international prices on the screen here. There's 70 cards in the set, plus 26 secret rares, and this one's got the expansion mark S6H. Now, today's video is sponsored by Rare Candy Collectibles. If you don't know who they are, they're an Australian-based retailer. They're located somewhere in the sunny state of Queensland, somewhere around here, and they ship worldwide. They always stock the latest English and Japanese Pokemon cards. You can check their store out via the link in the description below. Tell them I said good day. But here we go. Our box of Silver Lands. Again, Japanese booster pack art. You know, I always just got to do this. I can't help it. I've always got to have a look at it. And I like it. I like what I see. No disappointment there. Our first pack of Silver Lands. Now, I have opened up a lot of Silver Lands over at twitch.tv/OKJLUV, where I do live stream every Tuesday, Friday. I say that every video. I'm going to say that forever. I'm never going to stop saying that. So if you haven't yet gone and followed, just go and throw me a follow over there. I haven't been meaning to do this for a long time, so I apologize for the delay, but let's kick it off. We got Kurebesu. We got Himeguma. Shikijika. I like this one. Shiki is the Japanese word for the 4 seasons. The Japanese word for season is kisetsu, but shiki is the way of saying like the 4 seasons. And shika is the Japanese word for deer. So shikijika, you can see it's a very appropriate Japanese name for dealing. All right, our first rare, we got Kentarosu, the Tauros, and Meron. I really like that Tauros. A lot of the cards from S6 have been really fantastically drawn. There are very nice illustrations across the board for this set. None of them really disappoint. So S6 has overall been a very fun set to open and yeah, check out before Chilling Reign. So we got Iwanko, Kaenjishi, Porygon. I love the white outline on this one by Ryoma Uratsuka. Rabifuto, this is another fantastic illustration. And Peony. S6 is a fantastic set to put in a binder for that very reason. Every single card looks fantastic. The commons, the uncommons, the rares, they are absolutely really stunning cards. So it's a very fun set to look at, really just to admire. We got Kachikoru. I like this one. Kachi is like the Japanese onomatopoeia for like clinking, clanking, and koru is the Japanese word for to freeze. It's the Japanese verb, sorry. So Kachikoru. Hibani, another fantastic illustration. Hippopotasu, always gets me. Ringuma. And Suripa doing the squat there. And these sets are bolstered by the inclusion of new special art cards. So very exciting to see a bunch of new special art illustrations come as secret rares. So we got Iwanko, Yukiwarashi, Amakaji, Yukino. This is a good one for Bomber Snow. Yuki is the Japanese word for snow, and O is the Japanese word for king. So no is a Japanese particle that connects 2 nouns together. Yuki no O. Yuki no O. It's a way of saying like Snow King for a Bomber Snow. Really cool name. And Meron behind that. I've actually drawn a complete blank because I know the Rapidash V has a special art in this set. And I know the Tornadus V has a special art too. I've got a feeling there's a third one. I can't remember what the third one in this set is. I think it'll click once I see the V card. We got Kaenjishi, Torimian, Yukikaburi, Alright, our first VMAX, first triple rare. Sadaija VMAX, the big snake. This is an illustration that takes up the entire card, so you do like to see that sense of scale on these VMAX cards, but yeah, there it is. Hopefully I don't find the hyper rare. And Suripa. I'm on a bit of a war on hyper rare cards from Sword and Shield. I don't think hyper rare cards, rainbow rares, look as good as the hyper rares from the Sun and Moon era, and I kind of wish they would just do away with them. I kind of wish they would just not do them at all and replace them with like additional gold shiny cards, because I do love the ultra rare gold cards. We got Poarun, Taiyo no Sugata. We got Rarutosu. Todogura, this is a good one. Todo is the Japanese word for sea lion. Borucanion V, I love the illustration on this one. This one's by Ryota Murayama, who does fantastic work for the TCG. And this is a really cool card. The Japanese cards, they're sort of like embossed, the illustration. So you can see the Volcanion, it sort of pops out of the background. Volcanion's a cool Pokemon. I really rate Volcanion. I wish they got a special art, but this is just as good as a special art. So really cool stuff. And behind that, we got Sabaiburu Seto. What do you reckon? It's about high time I stop using really cool stuff to define how I feel about Pokemon cards. It is right up there with the word right. I say right a lot too. I copped a lot of flack for that in one of my recent videos, but I was just feeling it. I was feeling right. I'm gonna retire really cool stuff. We got Rapurasu, really cool stuff there. We got Yukikaburi, Torimian. All right, our next rare, we got Rugarugan, the Lycanroc, and we got Taika Gurabu. Yeah, really cool stuff so far. We've got 4, let's count. We got 1V, 1V max, 2 rares, not bad. Like I said, in previous videos, you usually walk away with 2 VMAX, 5V, and the rest of them being rares, 15 total hits. We got Himeguma, plus the secret rare. Hibani, love that illustration. Suripu. Mebukijika. And Peony. It's been a really intense start to the year for Pokemon card collecting, especially if you're a Japanese card collector. It feels like there hasn't been a break between sets. We've already gotten 2 dual sets, which has been absolutely insane, between Single Strike, Rapid Strike, and we've got Jet Black and Silver Lance here. So literally between 4 and 6 weeks, you've got a new release. It's actually quite crazy. We got Poarun, Harisam, Iwaparesu, Amajo, and Sabaiburu Seto. But do not get me wrong, I'm by no means complaining. It has been fantastic this year. It's never been a better time to be a collector, and I'm really enjoying every single release. I'm very excited for Eevee Heroes. I think all of us are. I'm quite apprehensive about it because it is going to be quite hard to secure some boxes, but I'm very, very much so looking forward to it. We got Yadon, Tamazarashi, Ishizumai. This is a good one. Ishi is the Japanese word for like stone or pebble, and Sumai is the Japanese word for like a house, dwelling. So Ishizumai, it's like, you know, your house is your little stone here. We got, all right, another V card. We got Reparadasu. That's a very nice Ralts that we got there, the Liepard. Yeah, nice illustration. Again, it's embossed, which helps make the character or make the Pokemon pop out of the card, like separates it from the background, which I really do like. So a very nice Liepard. And Yukino. That embossing that we see on the Japanese cards is actually absent from English cards. So that's another cool part about enjoying Japanese cards. They have a different texture, they got a different feel. They're just slightly a bit more refined in my opinion. We got Kabarudon, Porygon, I love the white outline, Shikijika. All right, another rare, lovely, lovely card. Sanaito, the God of War. I really do like this card. Hopefully I find another one. Really excellent illustration here by Kodama. Behind that, we got Amajo. I get the feeling Pokemon Japan have been watching my videos because a lot of cards that I think should have been rare are now rare. If I had seen that as an uncommon, the first thing I would have said should have been a rare. But they beat me to the punch. Should have been a rare and is. We got Yadon, Poarun, Taiyo no Sugata. Taiyo is the Japanese word for sun. Rapurasu, Erureido. Should have been a rare though. And Asuna. Gallade definitely should have been a rare. Although, it's good just as it is, as an uncommon. Again, because the illustration is just so good. These cards can stand on their own. They don't need the sparkle to make them pop. We got Kodora, a lovely card by Hyoganosuke. Kagebozu. Yuki Warashi. Yuki, again, is the Japanese word for snow, and Warashi is another way of saying child. You wouldn't really use it. You'd normally just say kodomo, but Yuki Warashi, it's like, you know, snow child for Snow Doctor. And Mebukijika. Feels like all my pack opening videos for YouTube, the SR has landed towards the back end of the box. So be cool to see if we can get a double SR box today. Feels like it's been a while. We got Kokodora, Shishiko, this is a good one for Lit Leo. Shishi is a Japanese word for lion, and ko, again, you would have heard me say this a million times by now. Ko is a Japanese word for child, so child lion, Shishiko for Lit Leo. Amamaiko. Zarudo, another rare. And behind that we got Asuna. Just looking at that Zarude, it's got me thinking maybe I should try and find the ice cream promo Zarude V from Japan. I wonder if it's too late to get that. That was a very limited promo, it was very tough to get. I'm guessing it's somewhere in the realms of like 40,000 yen at the moment, so still kind of affordable for a promo. And that one was very, very limited. We got Kagebozu. You have to eat a lot of ice cream to get that one. Harisan. Yukiwarashi. Oh, okay, uh-oh. Oh, I say uh-oh because that's rainbow. Okay. You know, I don't like my rainbows. I wanted to see gold. I got the feeling it's Flannery Hyper S. Let's have a look. We got... Yeah, I knew. I could tell by the spikes of her hair. Flannery Hyper Rare, not bad. Again, I would have preferred to see the full art. I've actually already got the full art Super Rare. So, if it was gold, we'd be talking a whole different story. But you'll definitely take the Asuna. Just give me gold cards. You know, my war on Hyper Rare and Rainbow cards is, it's starting, man. I'm gonna take it to him. I just want to see more gold. Should have been gold. Should have been a gold. And mind that we got Ringuma. Usually the way it goes is that if you find a trainer super rare, then you're still odds on to find another super rare. Although I've seen people find like the full art SR trainer and then the hyper rare rainbow trainer in the same box. So I feel like all bets are off when it comes to double SR boxes. There's no pattern. Yuan call. Kachikoru. Yukigaburi. Todozaruga, and behind that we got Itadaki no Yukimichi. I think we were talking about this a few weeks ago over at Twitch, and we were asking a bunch of people and everyone was talking about their experience with double SR boxes in Sword and Shield, and it just feels like there's no real method to the madness. For Sun and Moon sets, it felt like there was. It felt like if you found a trainer, then you'd find a Pokemon. You would never really find two trainers in one Sun and Moon box, but for Sword and Shield, stories are all over the place. We got Amamaiko, Shishiko, Tamazarashi, Itadaki no Yukimichi, and behind that we got Todozaruga with a very long vertical print line on that card, but hey, that sometimes happens. But yes, with Eevee Heroes launching this week, basically, everyone's excitement levels must be going through the roof. Like I said, I'm very excited for this set. Fingers crossed we can land that Evolution set, or the Eevee set, as they call it in Japan. But yes, it's going to be a very interesting June. I'm very excited though. We got Amakaji, Iwanko, Kodora, Yado Kingu, the Slow King, and Impacto Energy. I tell you, the best piece of advice I can give you for June is just remain level-headed and calm. Don't stress about this set. I've been saying this in so many videos. I can't make any more Eevee Heroes videos. I made 3, but I've been saying this a lot. Don't panic. Like, this is a set that's going to be around for the next year or 2. You need the cards to play. Pokemon Japan want the cards in players' hands. These expansions are going to get printed, and they're going to print the living crap out of Eevee Heroes. So don't panic in June if you miss out. You will be able to get this set all through 2021, 2022. I guarantee it. We got Ishizumai, Powarun, Porygon. Where's the Porygon Z? Hakuba Badorex V. I really wanted to see the special art. We still can though. You know, the thing with Calyrex is that there's not much the artist can really do with that design. The design of Calyrex in itself is kind of whack. The horse looks nice though. The horse looks very nice. So I don't know, maybe you take Calyrex out and card gets a bit better. We got Bosukodora behind that. I don't like to dunk on cards, but sometimes I just can't help it. Sometimes I gotta just say how I feel. And yeah, Calyrex, you know, yee looking Pokemon, you just got a big head, and that stare, that stare into your soul. It's just, it's something. We got Sripu, Kurebesu, Shikijika, Erureido, and behind that, Ichigeki no Makimono, Kansu no Maki. I hate saying these. Those scrolls are always such a mouthful in Japanese. Every time I say it, I'm just like, this is what I kind of just want to pass on. They're too long. Let's go. We got Kagebozu, another OKACHEKE illustration. And again, I just really want that special art. We got Himeguma. I might have to cave and just buy it as a single. Rapurasu with Melony in the background. Eisuban, the Cinderace, and Kiruria. And the other thing with Eevee Heroes is that you're not even going to have a minute to even stress or worry about not being able to get a box, because 6 weeks later we're going to get the next set, S7. Rayquaza and Draljon will be featuring in that one. Skyscraping Perfect and Blue Stream Sky. So within 6 weeks we're going to be looking at the next set and getting excited for the next thing that comes out. And then by the time that comes out, Eevee Heroes will have restocked. We got Suripu, Todogura, Yukigaburi, Ikatsui Metto, and Kiruya. This is going to be one of those videos where it ends up aging terribly. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I'm happy to be wrong. But all I'm trying to do is just, you know, reverse a lot of the hype that a lot of people are pumping into Eevee Heroes, especially on YouTube. The hype does nothing but just make people panic. So I'm kind of just trying to cool everybody down and say, you know what, it's going to be all right. Like, I'm super passionate about Japanese Pokemon cards. Obviously, I got a YouTube channel where all I do is open them and talk about them. But even I'm in a state of just acceptance that if it's going to be too hard to get a bunch of boxes, then that's just the way it is. Like I said, the sun will always rise again tomorrow, and eventually I'll be able to get my hands on them. So if I ain't worried, you guys shouldn't be worried either. We got Himeguma, Kachikoru, Iwaparesu, Porygon Z. I love this one. This is such a cool rare card by Tomokazu Komiya. A really cool illustration, and the rare just makes it, I don't know, gives it that extra oomph pizzazz, which I always like to see in cards. Behind that, Breku Kurabu. There's going to be a lot of people trying to capitalize on that hype, that excitement, and that hysteria. So I don't know. If you've got the money and you can afford to do it and you really don't care, who am I to say no? But if you're worried about it and you feel like you're going to make a purchase that you regret, just wait. Just wait. It ain't going nowhere. You're going to have all year. We got Ishizumai, Radotosu, Hibani. I love that illustration. Ikatsui Metto, and Amajo. Even with Jet Black Poltergeist, which was sold out around launch, 2-3 weeks later, even just last week, I bought an extra bunch of boxes for Japanese retail price, and it was pretty easy to buy them too. Like, it wasn't really that difficult to find. So everyone was saying, oh, you know, get on S6, get on S6, and I saw people selling S6 boxes for too much, and then it restocks, and it's just like, oh, okay. So the precedence is there. The restocks do occur. We got Porygon, Kabarudon, Powarun, Gyarabu V. I would have liked to have seen the special art for this one, but this illustration is just as fantastic on its own by Saki Hayashiro, Galarian Rapidash V. It's the pony. This is the horsey set. So there you go. There's your horsey or your unicorn. Yeah, that's it. It's a unicorn. It's the unicorn set. We got Impact or Energy behind that. Never really was a horse person myself. I've never ridden a horse. Kind of don't get the appeal. I mean, I do kind of get the appeal. Actually, you know, the second I said that, I get the appeal. I'd love to ride on a horse with like a lance. That would be fun. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that'll be fun. Let's cosplay Silver Lance. That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that next. We got Radotosu, Hippopotasu, gets me every time. Kokodora, Porygon 2, again, a really cool illustration. I love it. It's just so cool, that night starry sky. It's really, really cool. And Doctor behind that. Can you cosplay Silver Lance? Actually, isn't that that's La? Yeah, so I'd just be La. Okay, so I'd La a knight. I'm gonna LARP a knight. That's the next video. Keep your eyes peeled, YouTube. That's the next video. I'm gonna LARP a knight on a horse with a lance. Kokodora, Gararuyadon, Torimian, Rabifutto, love that illustration, and Bureku Grabu. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I'm actually more excited for S7 with that Rayquaza than I am for Eevee Heroes, because if we get a Rayquaza special art, I'm gonna actually lose it. I stan Rayquaza way more than I stan any of the evolutions, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
I'm more excited for S7 than Eevee Heroes, and then that's it. Torimian, Kabarudon, Shishiko. Ooh, okay. Hakuba Battlerex VMAX, the Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. Nice card. Not the special art Ice Rider Calyrex V, but you'll take it. You'll take it. I got both of them in this box. That's pretty good. Another horsey and another yee looking Calyrex. And behind that, Jupiter. I'm just following my heart. My heart says Rayquaza. Although, special art Umbreon. I mean, when I see that special art Umbreon, I'll probably change my mind. Might change my tune just a little bit. The Espeon VMAX special art is absolutely stunning. So the Umbreon matches it. Ooh lad, I'm done for. We got Harisan, Amakaji, Powarun. Come on, give me that double SR. Give me it. I'm not gonna say the scroll, it's too long. And Bosugodora. Who am I kidding? I'm very excited for Eevee Heroes, and I know that no matter what, I'm not going to get disappointed. Pokemon Japan have well and truly set the precedent this year. I'm yet to be disappointed with a set basically since Volt Tackle, really. So I'm well and truly excited. I know I'm going to have a good time no matter what happens with Eevee Heroes. So we got Kainjishi, Tamazarashi, Hippopotasu. Come on, give it to me. Ooh, Toronorosu VMAX. All right, look, it is what it is. didn't get the double SR. And behind that, we got Yukino. So make sure to like and subscribe if you have not yet. Go and follow me over at twitch.tv/OKJLUV. But until next time, I'm out of here. Peace. I don't want you to burn in hell. I want you to go to heaven and fly like an angel. I want you to get angel wings and get a halo.